Tonight, the White House is defending Biden's calls for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, nearly 6 months to the day since Hamas attacked Gaza. We're bringing you this now with Fox News correspondent Lucas Tomlinson live at the White House tonight. Lucas, to you.
That's right, Molly. President Biden demanding an immediate ceasefire in Gaza without calling on Hamas to release the more than 100 hostages, including Americans, they still have in captivity.
Did you threaten to stop military aid to Israel?
I asked them to do what they're doing.
You need the power to release the hostages. Are you abandoning Israel? What do you stop, man? Are you abandoning Israel?
John Kirby was later pressed by our own Martha McCallum.
We want to get that ceasefire in place, temporary, 6 weeks or so, to get those hostages out, get more humanitarian assistance in.
Hamas started this war.
They did indeed.
They crossed the border. They slaughtered families and children. None of this would be happening if it weren't for what happened on October the 7th.
Hamas started this war, as you said. There's no question about that. This conflict wouldn't exist without Mr. Sinwar's decision to violate that ceasefire. But what we've also said is that Israel, in addition to having the obligation to go eliminate that threat, they also have an obligation to do everything possible to protect civilians and to allow humanitarian assistance. And we just haven't seen them meet those obligations.
Molly, a short time ago, we've learned from some reporters traveling with President Biden in Wilmington this weekend that for the first time since the Hamas massacre, there are protesters that were seen outside the president's home. And I'm sure we have some video of that we can pull up. But the president's motorcade had to make an alternate route, divert to church, to take the president to church. You can see the motorcade here had to take a longer route because of the protesters. A reporter traveling with the president later said that a protester was seen pouring fake blood outside the president's motorcade when he was pulling back into his home. And we're also, you can see some of the signs here, Genocide Joe, the number of protesters out there today. And we're told this is the first time these protesters have showed up outside the president's home in Wilmington. Molly?
Yeah, I've seen that Genocide Joe, those posters at a number of protests. Lucas Tomlinson from the White House, thank you.